More than any other race, the Eldar concerned themselves with the distant past. Caris anticipated the reawakening of their ancient foes, the Necrons.
They approach. We are prepared.
Yes, Farseer, but
Yes?
must we fight?
We shall fight. They must never suspect. They shall come, expecting the obvious, the simple, the artless. They shall stab at the shadows with confused minds and troubled hearts. Meanwhile, we shall appear unseen from 10 directions, and from every one, strike a fatal blow. Do you know the history of this place, which we call Esselir Talith and the young races call the Upper Wastes?
We, the Eldar, made our war camp here. In a past age.
Yes, that is so. Our ancestors came here to fight the Necrons when they were an overwhelming wave that swept the worlds. This system was one of their stages of destruction, their foundries of undeath. Our ancestors defeated them here. We constructed our war operations center here as an illusion. No brute army, no simple display of force could uncover its secrets, and none ever shall. No, it is more than an illusion. It is a clever trap, this place our ancestors forged. It is a net covered in leaves that the savage beast willingly stands on, tempted by a bloody morsel, only to find itself hoisted, trapped, at the hunter's mercy. No, we shall guard our secret. No force can strike a target it cannot find. We shall not yield up our foothold on this world. Karava was once ours, and shall be ours again.
The Eldar headquarters directly below us.
Shall be forever
Move quickly,
remembered
Ben.
as
Leave
the
nothing
Emperor's
standing
finest.
or moving.
At your command. Suffer not the witch to live.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of
Heresy grows from idleness. How can I serve? Who requires my vigilance?
What would you have me do? Together to victory. He who stands with me shall be my brother. For Terra. Agreed. My aim shall not falter.
They are upon
The
us,
Emperor
Farseer.
protects.
Is it time?
Almost. Not yet. Now, quickly
He
to
who
safety.
stands with me shall be my brother. Praise the Emperor. My aim
Force
shall
Commander
not
Boreal.
falter.
We have a stronghold and a servitor. We can commence building.
Work quickly and prepare to mobilize. We do not know what is ahead of us.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions. With all due haste, I await your instructions. With all due haste.
My faith is my shield.
How little you understand the Eldar. You have stepped into our snare.
Here to
Do
serve.
not expect to escape it alive.
Hide all you want, Eldar. We will come and find you.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Team set to await your instructions. With all due haste.
At your command, we will move ahead and mark any enemy
The
positions.
Emperor protects.
Scouts in position. Strategic point identified. Scouts here. Defending objective.
Taking hits.
Yes, Lord? Initializing build protocol.
Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
How can I serve?
Yes, my lord.
How can I serve?
Today the enemy
Ever
shall know
vigilant.
fear.
Moving out.
Scouts in position. Commencing infiltration.
Your will.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? I exist to serve. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Today the enemy shall know fear. What would you have me do?
Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Confirm. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
The enemies of man cannot
Praise
stand
the
before
Emperor.
us.
Praise the Emperor.
Under fire.
Faith on alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Release your Lord.
Scouts ready. Strategic point identified.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Land speeder here.
At your command.
Yes, Lord.
Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy. Taking
Land
damage.
speeder ready for battle.
Yes, my lord. What's your order?
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Heresy grows from ice.
Position secure.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Land speeder ready for battle.
Faith is our shield. We stand ready. Fear our wrath. Faith is our shield. Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions.
Fear denies faith. Orders received, brother. Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, most beneficent one.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant.
Praise the Emperor.
Under fire.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Follow the my lead protects. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions.
The Emperor protects. For the Emperor. My faith is my shield. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Walk softly, then carry a big gun. The enemy must be nearby. He who stands with me shall be my brother. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Here to serve.
Taking heavy
Here
fire.
to serve. With
Taking heavy fire.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
More warp fighters and rangers are needed in the field. Send word to their base camp. And have it down immediately!
Yes, most beneficent one.
Fall back.
Yes, Lord.
Today the enemy shall
Direct
know
us to the
fear.
enemy. Onward to glory. Awaiting orders. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
I await your
Scouts here.
instructions.
Marine squad deployed.
At your command.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, my lord.
The Emperor protects.
Heresy grows from idleness.
What would you have me do?
Taking hits.
I await your instructions.
Our faith holds us. Fall back and regroup.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Praise the Emperor.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Our faith holds us. Taking damage.
Praise the Emperor.
Regroup. Space Marines attack!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
I await your instructions.
Follow the enemy into battle.
Here to serve.
You will try to strike back.
Initializing build protocol.
We will not be there.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. The Emperor protects.
Here to serve.
Regrouping. What?
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
I await your instructions.
Today the enemy shall know fear. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
One morale restored.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. What would you have me do?
I await your instructions.
The Emperor protects. What would you have me do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Today the enemy shall know fear. My faith is my shield. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. What would you have me do? We shall know no fear. The enemy shall know fear.
Yes, most beneficent one.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Land speeder here. Engaging thrusters.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Taking damage.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. What do you have?
The Emperor dies my blade. Under fire! To the rally point! All men in recruit! Returning to battle. All men in recruit! What's your order? Returning to battle.
Scouts advance. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Praise the Emperor.
Battlefield awaits. All back and regroup!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, my lord.
The enemy is attacking! Fall back and regroup!
Scouts awaiting orders.
Our faith holds we are the Emperor's chosen.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, Lord.
Our faith holds us.
Yes,
Under
most
fire.
beneficent one.
This day shall be a glorious one.
At your command. The Emperor guides my blade. Returning to battle.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. What sorrow and terrific gun.
At your command.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Praise the Emperor. Praise the Emperor.
The enemy is attacking.
Fear not more Nightwing war.
The Emperor
Deploy all
protects.
interceptors immediately.
Praise the Emperor. We shall know no fear. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
The Emperor protects.
What is your order?
Land speeder ready for prepared.
The Emperor protects.
Land speeder here.
Praise the Emperor.
The enemy is attacking!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Stay the enemy shall live. I am the Emperor's will. What would you have manifest? What would you have you? Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Strike them down with all
Walk
your
softly
might!
and carry a big gun. Walk softly and carry a big gun. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperial. Praise the Emperor.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire!
Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
One broken!
None can match our combined.
Taking damage!
Today the enemy shall be fear. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Squad morale restored. Taking damage.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Regrouping.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Today the enemy shall live. The Emperor protects.
Our Nightwing production has been destroyed. I see our many roads to victory growing fewer and
The
more
enemy is
arduous.
attacking!
Yet,
My
There
faith
is
is my shield.
The elite
Returning
Shining
from
Eagle
battle.
squadron of Nightwings remain where they were assigned, Farseer.
good.
Regroup!
We must press on.
What is your will? Here to serve.
Our fate holds us. Marine Squadron taking damage. Onward to glory! Stay vigilant, brothers. Fear our wrath. Fear denies strength. Orders received. Cleanse, purge, collect us. We stand ready. Orders received. Yes, my lord.
Defeat us. You do not even know where to look for us.
Praise
and you will be
the
dead
Emperor.
long before
Land
you
speeder
do.
here.
Here to serve.
Land speeder
What
ready
would you
for
have
battle.
me do?
Land speeder here. Land speeder ready for battle.
What is your will?
Fear denies faith. Orders received.
Yes, most beneficent one.
At your command. Scouts awaiting orders.
Apothecary here. Under fire.
Faith is purest when it is While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, most beneficent one.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Objective acquired.
The Emperor protects. By the Emperor it shall be so.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Defending
Yes,
objective.
Lord. With all
What would
due
you have me
haste.
do? For the Emperor. For the honor of the chapter.
Taking damage.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
Scouts
nearby.
in position.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Today the enemy shall know fear. We shall know no fear. Praise the Emperor. For the honor of the chapter. Space Marines, advance! Praise the
Taking
Emperor.
damage.
For Terra.
Land speeder deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I have awoken. At last, back to war.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
What would you have me do?
Yes, most beneficent one.
I have
exist to serve.
Command me. I will be there soon.
Land speeder here.
Scouts here.
I accept the challenge.
Awaiting orders. Fear our wrath. The battlefield
Land
awaits.
speeder here.
Scouts in position.
Yes, most beneficent one.
At last, back to war.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, Lord.
The enemy is attacking!
I await your instructions.
My powers are used.
Heresy grows from idleness. Apothecary ready. The battlefield awaits. Who requires? We are the Emperor's chosen.
Predator deployed.
Apothecary ready.
Predator at your command. As you command. An easy objective.
Apothecary ready.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Apothecary ready. The Emperor protects us. None shall stop here. Who requires Suffer not the witch to live.
The Emperor protects.
Here to serve.
Terminators
Yes,
ready.
Lord. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions. As you wish. I await your instructions.
Terminators ready. Deep striking. Deep striking.
I await your instructions. Here to serve. I exist to serve.
Taking heavy fire. We await your command. We await your command. How can I serve? How can I serve? The battlefield awaits. I follow your commands. The battlefield awaits.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. The Emperor protects.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, Lord.
My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter!
Under fire!
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. For the Emperor. I serve mankind. I shall not fail. For the glory of the Emperor. We shall know no fear. For terror, faith, and duty. Space Marines, advance! Faith and duty. Follow my lead. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Taking hate! This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum! The enemy's command should stand before us! Whatever you need.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Follow me into battle!
Land speeder here.
My faith is my shield. My faith is my shield. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Faith and duty. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Beware the alien, the mutant.
Our enemy is attacking.
Praise the Emperor. What would you have? By my command, attack!
Oh shit! Fear the Emperor's wrath! The Emperor guides my blade. The enemy is attacking.
The Emperor attacks.
We have lost our ranger and walked by the facilities.
Their noble death is gone.
Scouts here.
Only victory matters now.
Even in death I still serve.
Yes, my lord.
Here to serve. I exist to serve. I await your instructions. As you wish.
Under fire!
Here to serve. I exist to
Position
serve.
secure.
I await your instructions. Most beneficent one, initializing
Scouts awaiting
build
orders.
protocol.
What would you have me do? Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Under fire!
Today the enemy shall know fear. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Be strong of heart, warriors. We shall prevail!
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Praise the Emperor. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Your will.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Your will.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. The Emperor protects. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Praise the Emperor. We shall know the alien, the mutant, the heretic. What would you have me do? While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Praise the Emperor. Follow me into battle! Today the enemy shall know fear. For the glory of the Emperor. By the Emperor protects. On alert, brothers, the enemy must be nearby. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Land
peace.
speeder ready for battle.
Yes, Lord.
Land speeder here, Predator at your command.
My faith is my shield.
Apothecary here.
I await your instructions.
Faith is eternal. How can I serve?
Land speeder here.
I exist to
Even in
serve.
death, I
Praise
still
the
serve.
Emperor.
Predator at your command.
Taking hits!
Predator tank here.
Even in death, I
Here
still
to serve.
serve. Command me.
Yes, Lord.
Land speeder ready
Yes,
for
most
battle.
beneficent one.
Land speeder ready for battle.
I await your
Land speeder
instructions.
ready for battle.
Yes, Lord.
Predator at your command.
Taking damage.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Here to serve. As you wish.
While the enemies of the
Taking
Emperor
heavy
still
fire.
draw breath, there can
Yes,
be
most
no peace.
beneficent one.
Walk softly and
Yes,
carry
Lord.
your power. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. My aim shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Land speeder here.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Predator tank here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Predator at your command.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey. As you wish.
Area
Build routine
secured.
7
My
to 1
faith is my
initiated.
For terror. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Today the enemy shall know fear. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Follow my lead. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Today the enemy shall know fear.
The enemies of man cannot
On
stand
alert,
before us.
brothers, the enemy must be nearby. On alert, brothers, the enemy must be nearby. What would you have me do? Fate he who stands with me shall be my brother. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Follow my fate of flesh. Space Marine shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
The Emperor guides my blade. Taking hits.
What would you have me do?
The enemy is attacking.
My faith is my shield.
They This is the
He
judgment
who
of
stands
righteous.
with me shall be my brother. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Beware the alien, the mutant. The Emperor. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. What would you have me do? The Emperor protects. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. My faith is my shield. He who stands with me shall be
Weary
my
of
brother.
firing at shadows and illusions, we will always
He who
elude
stands
you.
with me shall be my
Leave
brother.
now while you can.
Well, well, there is another base.
On
Smoke and
alert,
mirrors.
brothers. The enemy
We will
must be
strike
nearby.
you over there, too.
The battle. Field awaits.
My faith is my shield. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Beware the alien, the mutant. The heretic. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Commander Boreal, we have detected unusual
Today
energy
the
patterns
enemy
nearby.
shall know
We await
fear.
orders to investigate.
What would you have me do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. The Emperor protects.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I shall obey. I exist to serve. I exist to serve.
The Emperor protects. Praise the Emperor. My faith is my shield. Today the enemy shall know fear. Praise the Emperor. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Taking damage.
Yes, most beneficent one.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Yes,
Imperium.
Lord. I shall obey.
Marcia,
As you
they have
wish.
disabled one
I
of the
shall
illusion battery
obey.
devices.
Beware the alien.
Then the
the
other
mutant.
ones must not
heretic.
fall.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
The Emperor protects. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Beware the alien, the mutant. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Here to serve.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Today the enemy shall know fear. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes, Lord?
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Walk softly and carry a big gun. Today
We will
enemy
force our
shall
way
venerate
right past
the
all those
immortal
turrets if we
Emperor.
have to. But look sharp, brothers. If there is some other way, we will
Praise
take it.
the Emperor.
My knowledge. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Apothecary here. Our faith under fire.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
What are your needs?
What would you have me do? My faith is my shield. What would you have me do? On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
The fallen shall be forever remembered.
The enemy
as
must be
Emperor's
nearby.
finest.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Apothecary here.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Beware the alien, the mutant. Agree. For the glory of the Emperor, agree. The Emperor protests. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
How can I serve?
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
What are your needs? Taking damage.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
The battlefield awaits. What are your needs?
The Emperor protects. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. For the honor of the chapter. Taking command.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself, your command. I am the instrument of his will. The battlefield awaits. Yes.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Together to
Go
victory.
back! Faith is eternal.
Today the enemy shall know
Apothecary here. Faith is eternal. How can I serve? I am the instrument of his will. The enemy is attacking.
My knowledge is
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. Faith is eternal.
for
I
terror.
am ready to serve again.
Follow me
At last,
into battle.
back to war. Even in death, I still serve. At last, back to war. Marine
shall
Squadron
go
in
ahead.
death, I still serve. Heresy grows from blindness. Moving out. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Iron Speeder ready for battle.
This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum! The Emperor denies my blade!
Yes, my lord.
The enemies of man cannot
Mark
stand
any
before
enemy
us!
positions.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us! Taking damage! At last,
Yes, my
fall
lord.
back! Faith is eternal. Demons and heretics will fall before us. The Emperor's finest will fall. I am the instrument of his will. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am ready to serve. ready.
Scouts ready. On patrol. Commencing infiltration.
Moving land speeder here.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
I await your instructions.
Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant. Orders received. How can I serve?
I await your instructions.
Predator tank here.
I am the instrument of his will.
Here to serve. As you wish.
Apothecary ready. The battlefield awaits. Direct me to the injured.
What would you have me do?
Scouts ready. Defending objective.
What are your needs? Who requires my aid? Apothecary here. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
Yes, no, another supply.
Taking damage. I am the instrument of his will.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Command me.
Fate
I am the instrument of his will.
My aim shall not falter!
Speeder here. As you command.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve.
This is the judgment of the righteous! God is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Under fire! Suffer not the witch to live.
Beware the alien.
Suffer not the witch to live. Demons and heretics will fall upon us. Our brothers, we go to spread his word. Suffer not the witch to live. Even in death I still serve. Even in death I still serve. Even in death I still serve. Heretics will fall upon us.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Land Raider at your disposal. An easy
Another
objective.
illusion barrier was destroyed, Farseer.
I see. We shall
Even in
prepare for the
death I
worst.
still serve.
I
Command me.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Faith is eternal.
I command.
Land Raider at your disposal. An easy objective.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. To me, brother.
By the Emperor it shall
Command
be
me.
so.
What are your needs? Direct me to the injured. Direct me to the injured. Who requires my aid?
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Land
yourself.
Raider at your disposal.
Tagging hits!
I await your instructions.
Tagging hits!
We await your command. I am ready to serve. Again. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Land Speeder ready for battle.
The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to
Land Raider
command.
armored transport here.
Even in death I still serve.
We will destroy the enemy transport here.
It is better to die for
Ordo
the
Magnus has sent
Emperor
us to
than live for
aid.
yourself.
The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
Land Raider armored transport
I
here.
am ready to serve. Again. Fate is come.
Here to serve.
The enemy is attacking!
Faith is eternal.
Land Raider armored transport
Yes.
here.
I am the instrument of his will. Where do you need us most?
He who stands with me
I
shall be
am
my
ready
brother.
to serve. Again.
The Emperor protects us. Suffer not the witch to live. Yes, brother.
Land Raider at your disposal. His will be done. Approaching target. An easy objective.
Tagging
Death
hits!
has arrived.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Tagging hits!
Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider armored transport here. Approaching target. Death has
Under
arrived.
fire!
At last, back to war.
I shall never tire.
Land Raider armored
Even in
transport here.
death I still serve. Command me.
With courage and
Taking
honor.
heavy fire!
Land Raider armored transport here.
Faith is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live
Yes,
for yourself.
most beneficent one. As you wish.
At last, back to war.
I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider armored transport here.
Death I still serve.
I shall never die.
I am the instrument of his will. I will be there soon. By his word, I will crush those who stand before me.
Warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command. Suffer not the witch to live. None shall stop
Land
us.
Raider armored transport here.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Land Raider armored transport here. Moving out.
At last, rapid war.
Strike them down with all your might!
Land Raider at your disposal.
I am ready to serve.
Demons and heretics will fall for us.
Command.
Farseer, they have disabled the
Land Raider
support
armored
platform
transport
array.
here.
The entrance is no longer protected.
An easy
Yes,
objective.
I have seen this.
Approaching target.
Do not yet despair, my
Approaching target.
sister. They have not
Moving out.
foreseen our
Approaching target.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Taking heavy fire.
Moving out.
Taking damage.
Yes, Lord?
They have disabled all the illusion barriers. This should
Land Raider
never come
armored
to
transport
pass.
here.
We have few chances
bring
left.
his
We must
will.
fight. We must prevail.
Land Raider at your disposal. Death has arrived.
I am the instrument of his will.
The enemy is attacking.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must
Suffer
be
not
nearby.
the witch to live.
I stand ready. I serve.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider at your disposal. The machine spirit is prepared.
We have little time to lose. We have little time to lose. We must scatter them to the enemy. We have little time.
Predator at your command.
Even in death I still serve.
We must scatter them to the enemy. We will be stripped by fire.
The enemy is attacking.
Here to serve.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
At last, back to war.
Yes, Lord.
Land Raider at your disposal.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Land Raider armored transport here. Land Raider at your disposal. Moving out. Land Raider armored transport here.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire.
At your disposal.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Land Raider armored transport here. His will be done.
As you wish. I exist to serve.
We will destroy the enemy.
It is better to die for the Emperor than for yourself.
Here to serve.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Even in death I still serve. I am the instrument of his will.
Oh, shit, I feel the
I am the instrument of his will. At last, back to war. I am ready to serve again.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Initialize the Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Under fire.
Predator tank here.
What is your
The
will?
fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Predator at your command. We
What
will
is your
destroy the
will?
enemy.
Faith is eternal.
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
I am ready to serve again.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the enemy.
What are your needs?
Predator at your command.
How can I serve?
Predator at your command.
Yes, Lord.
At last, back to war.
Land Raider armored transport here.
Taking heavy fire.
Even in death I still
Land Raider
serve.
at your disposal. We bring his will. The machine spirit is prepared. As you command. Land Raider armored transport here.
Yes, most beneficent one?
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
As you command.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Command me.
Taking haste!
Land Raider armored transport here. Predator tank here. Approaching target. Land Raider at your disposal.
I am the instrument of his will. Command me.
Here to serve. I exist to serve. As you wish.
Land Raider at your disposal. Predator
Let us see how they deal with the Shining Eagles. They are no ordinary pilots.
At last, back to war. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Even in death I still serve. I am the instrument of his will.
Strike them down with all your
Land Raider armored transport here.
Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Strike them down with all your
At
might!
last, back to
Land
war.
Raider
The
armored
enemies of
transport
man
here.
cannot stand before us!
Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Land Raider
yourself.
at your disposal. We bring his will.
Command me.
The Ordo Malleus has sent us to Egypt. The Ordo Malleus has sent us to Egypt. Onward, brothers!
Land Raider at your disposal.
Where you need us most.
Taking heavy fire!
Yes, your will.
I shall pray for you.
The Ordo Malleus has sent us to Egypt.
Land Raider armored transport here.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us!
Where you need us most. Your will. Where you need us most. The Emperor's finest reporting.
Land Raider at your disposal. His will be done.
Your will.
Taking damage!
Your will. The Emperor's finest reporting. Where you need us most.
Land Raider armored transport here. This has arrived.
We await your command.
Demons and heretics will fall before us. Let the purgation begin!
The Emperor's finest
Land Raider at your disposal. Land Raider armored transport
Enemy
here.
is attacking! The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command.
Land Raider armored
Demons
transport
and
here.
heretics will fall before us. The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to
Land
command.
Raider at your disposal.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. Strike them down with all your might! The Ordo Malleus has sent us to Egypt. Oh, shit! Let's feel the Emperor's wrath!
Land Raider armored transport here.
Yes.
This is the judgment of the righteous! Scum!
We came here long, long ago. We did battle with our deathless foes, the Necrons, and won. This day we have lost. If they swarm again like locusts here, some other must stop them. For we shall be gone.
Having been fully briefed on the recent Eldar interference on Lorn 5 and in the conflict over Cronus, Force Commander... It was no surprise that only the likes of the Blood Ravens should prevail in a battle so hard-fought and entrenched as the Caldera conflict had proved. Under the capable guidance of Force Commander Indrik Boreal, the Ravens' 9th Company had acquitted themselves faultlessly. It was unfortunate that, in following their orders, they had been compelled to neutralize the armies of the Imperial Guard and Sisterhood. But such was war. Without doubt, the finest hour the Blood Ravens had known was the triumph over the vile forces of Chaos. A Space Marine can aspire to no greater honor than fighting and defeating those treacherous blasphemers. Within days of the Blood Ravens' victory, the Warp Storm had vanished as mysteriously as it had come. After the war was won, a new fortress monastery was founded in the Lands of Solitude. That territory was given a new name, Borealum. Meanwhile, fresh Imperial Guard troops were brought to the Caldera system to constitute a new and better regulated planetary defense force.